Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to something a little bit different. Software Inc. And if my cat will stop climbing all over me. Have you quite finished? Have you quite finished? Right. Then we'll get on with it. So what's Software Inc? It's kind of well, it's in Alpha 9 now. I think I picked it up when it was in about Alpha 2 back in the day. Haven't played that many hours of it, but let's crack on, shall we? So the art style is a little bit blocky, but it's not about the art style. It's basically Jack Martin. It's basically it's like spreadsheets, and it's weird because I don't really like spreadsheets, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's go with a name. Also, I need to clear my throat. Don't know what I did in my throat, but it was horrific. I don't know. They say that pink is masculine, but it's not really, is it? Can I just randomize this? I don't have to go through all this. Can I randomize it? Anyone? No, I thought I could. Things might have changed. There used to be a randomize button. Might have come out with horrific things. That's why they got rid of it. Anyway, what's the company name going to be? Dylan Inc. There we go. Oh, there is kind of a, yeah. There's a bit of a randomize. Yeah, I can deal with that. That will do. That will do. I'll go with that. Optimistic. What's all this? Oh, it affects your relationships with people. Still got things stuck in my throat. Affects your relationship with people. Fast learner. Bring new skills more easily. Hard worker. Gives 110%, but fast learner will pick up skills. Yeah, okay. Independent and social. Good leader needs to be social, but an independent employee will happily work all day by themselves in their booths. Lazy employee. I like how the opposite of lazy apparently is stressed. Lazy employee will try to get out of work as much as possible, whereas a stressed employee will quickly feel overworked. So you don't really want mega stressed here. Generous personality and optimistic. If you fiddle with these, you end up with different bars, but that'll do. That'll do. I don't need skills in lead, even though we're essentially going to be Mr. Steve Jobs or Wozniak or whoever else, whoever else. They're starting in the garage, dude, and we're going to develop software, and maybe later on down the line, maybe a little bit of hardware. I don't know if I've got the mod actually enabled. Do I toggle it yet? Alright, hardware as well. So I don't really want to be artisting. We can get specific artisters in to do artisting things. Same with marketers, I can get specific marketers in to do marketing for us. We're left with programming and developing. Programming speed, code quality, and how quickly bugs are fixed. I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea when it comes to developing games and programs and stuff. So, I don't know. Do we want design or do we want programmer? Increases the speed of writing documentation and requires and requirement specific specifications and the ability to avoid needless complexity. Got an inkling that programmer would be more important. We'll go with that. I've never got to the point, well I have got to the point, where you've got other teams, but they've just, I don't think they've been that efficient because I've never really hired a lead to the teams. Oh well. Our specification, let's go with now 2D phases in and phases back out again, so I don't really want that. System, there's always going to be system in any design. Code, I think there's always going to be system in any code. And with our art, there's always going to be audio. There's always going to be an element of audio, isn't there? Maybe audio. I think that is it. Starting year is going to be 1980. Well, it's even before I was born. Difficulty can be medium. Yeah, okay, I don't know. And off we go. Pick 'em up. An apartment for rent. Or an empty plot. Wait, what? I don't have that much money. Cost 30,000 for an empty plot. Oh, okay. This wasn't around last time I played this game. Last time I played, you didn't get buildings, you just got an empty kind of plot in the middle of a city or a whatever biome you chose. But it didn't cost money. Let's go with the apartment. Maybe you unlock other things. And here we are. Here we are. Apparently, this is our apartment. Looks a bit weird. Oh, I think we just have access to this one building. This not one building. This one room. Interesting. So let's put things in it. Let's build a glass table. Yeah, I don't think I can build in here. Yep, we don't own anything apart from this one area. We've got a toilet, so we're not going to poop ourselves to death or keep our poop inside us so we die. We've just got one. I see how they're trying to do this. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's go with. Why is it shaped so weirdly? I don't think I can drag things on a horizontal. I don't think I can build things on a horizontal. Can I? No. Alright, can I move you? Okay. Well, it's going to look weird, but let's at least look out onto the blue. The edge of the world. Flat Earth confirmed. I don't know. And we need a computer. Actually, no, we need something to sit on. We have a cheap chair, an uncomfortable plastic chair. We have an office chair. And we have an executive chair for maximum chairing. Let's push the boat out a little bit. Let's have for maximum chairing this chair. We also need a computer, any computer. The only one that's available in 1980. Let's grab you. What else do we require? Usually, you need ventilation. I don't know whether, because we're in an apartment, it's going to have adequate ventilation. I'm not getting the pop-up that says, you're going to die. So continue along. What else do we need? What else would I require in my little office? Oh, one of these. Gives a work boost to lead programmer and marketer. Calculator affects the programmer the most. Let's just place that. And a bookshelf increases the room skill. Where can we put you? Over here, somewhere out of the way. There we go. What is this? Room boosts our effectiveness if there's a clock on the wall. Can we go for that? So everyone outside can see the time as well. And worry about what they're doing with their lives. Get existential threat. Existential dread. I don't think we need mood boost whilst we're in here on our own. If we can't deal with ourselves in confined area, then what are we even doing? Oh no. I thought the game crashed. I think it has. Game, please. What? What is going on now? Players already running. Yeah, I know you're already running. Can you run in such a way that I can see you, please? Okay, well, let's start that again, shall we? Hopefully it saved. No, this is the one that I had before when I'd gone bankrupt. Let's not have this one. Let's go to menu. Right, new game then. Fine, didn't want to do that anyway. There we go. Dylan Cutting. Don't need lead. Don't need artist. I don't think I'm going to need marketing, but that might come back to bite me in the bum. Let's grab audio, perhaps. That's all fine. There we go. That's all fine, that's all fine. I'll not enable that this time. Or it might be the mod that crashed it. I will pick you. So, back to our tiny little apartment. I need, in the build menu, I want my desk, my computer, my chair. What else? Calculator, I think it was. We'll go for clock on the wall, bookshelf. I think we're about ready. I think that is about ready to rock. Come. So put all that away. And we need to make some money. Before we start developing things, we need to make some money, and we also need to develop a little bit of business reputation. We do that by accepting contract work. At the moment we have 4 contracts available to us. Game assets, the expected quality is mediocre. I usually go for whatever's a bad or terrible or horrible. Horrible is even better. It's not, but it is. Just means that you're going to be able to do it really, really quickly. We'll accept that work. And I'm not working, am I? Because I start work tomorrow. That's the thing. Let's manage us so that, not us, let's manage, nope, employees. Manage teams, here we go, this is us. So, the core team, I would like the core team in at 8 AM and I would like them to leave at 6, get an extra 2 hours worth of work out of them. And skip to the next day so that we actually can work. There we go. We only have to get up to 207-ish. That's about right. And promote to the next bit. No bugs to fix, fine. Release that. So, contracts fulfilled for a net worth with inadequate quality, but that's alright. Inadequate quality is absolutely fine. because it only needed horrible quality. Next. Expected quality is mediocre. A few more horribles there. Bad. Bad, mediocre. And we go through these until I found a horrible there. Go with a horrible. We go through these until we've generated enough money to give us a period of time where we can develop our own work. That's done for today. Alright, skip to the next day. Let's go. Promote to the next. We'll just release it. Outstanding quality. The more bugs that you fix, the better. And these cars are the type of cars you used to draw when you were like 5 years old. It's like, well, which way's the front? Next. More contracts. I will be doing this for a while. You're mediocre, you're bad. Is there another horrible? There is. Let's accept that. Promote that. Now we'll just release it. We got 2 contracts done that day. Another contract work. Is there another horrible? There is not, we're on to bads now. Clock and a thermostat. You just need a clock. Your clock and thermostat as well. Come on, let's accept that. Should have all of next month to get this squared away. There we go. 5,310 with outstanding quality. We are starting to generate some sort of profit. So, more contracts. The horrible. Let's accept the horrible. And all the while we're doing this, our actual personal skills are going up. These skills are going up as well. Which is good. I mean, we can go and educate ourselves on various and sundry items here, which I will end up doing at some point. But we might as well wait until we've done a few contracts, generated a little bit of cash. No bugs to fix. Might release that. Inadequate quality, I don't care, as long as it went out the front door. Go horrible, horrible. Let's grab game assets at 2D art. $34,000. I need about 200,000 before we start our own project, and it's going to be something simple like, I don't know, an audio tool or something like that. Let's release you. Starting to, when it's nighttime, you can see a tiny little bit of business reputation coming in, our second star. Let's continue with these. Anything that's horrible. Yep. Essentially anything that's horrible. Oh, command line. Let's get this done. Now, if you leave this too long, you end up overworking it, and so the blue line comes back down again. And so you can overwork projects, so it's important that you're on the ball here. I don't care about the bugs, just release it. Next. Horrible. Let's accept that. Oh, I nearly got 2 out of there. If I hadn't have been faffing around earlier on. Next month. I don't care about bugs. Away you go. Let's start cranking up these contracts, shall we? It's going to take a while. There we go. Next one. Mediocre, bad. Another horrible, bad. Let's go with the embed system of the clock. Next day. Don't care about bugs. Not something that's horrible. We can just generate more work for ourselves. Let's go for those game assets and logistics at the same time. Let's push the boat out a little bit. Don't care about bugs. Next day. Don't care about bugs. Next. Logistics. Too bad. 1 mediocre. 1 horrible. Just 1 horrible. Let's try to get through the horrible first before we do anything else. Don't care about bugs. Next. Some mediocres and a couple of bad. Go for the bad. The command line. I'll just get rid. Incomplete. Contract incomplete for a net worth. Well, it was kind of complete. There's still a profit from it. Next day. Let's pick up anything horrible. There's a horrible there. Let's accept horrible and let's accept bad as well. See if we can get through them both in one day. Don't care about bugs. There we go. 12,000 in a day. Do we have anything else that we can do? Everything else is mediocre except for you that's bad. Next. So I've got almost 1 star's worth of reputation in the industry. And all we're doing is work for other people at the moment. Don't care about you bugs. Mediocre, 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 horrible, and bad. It's up to you. Sitting in our office, watching the snow come down, dreaming of the day when we can do shit for ourselves instead of for everyone else. Thing is, why would you leave your house? Because we come from our house to here, and it's just a room with a computer desk and a... Wouldn't I just do this in my house? I'd have a lot less fees, wouldn't I? Unless we need the prestigious address. I don't know what address it would be. Next step. I'll release that. Next. Some mediocres. And just 2 that are bad. Just go for the club. Now let's get that released. Next. Another bad. Let's accept that. We might get about halfway through it before we have to go home. Develop it. Next day. I think that's almost 1 whole star. It's okay, very bugged. Next. Anything horrible? Yep, 2 that are horrible. Let's accept both of those horrible works. Oh no. Something has happened. Might be the graphics. I might have turned my graphics up too much. It's hard to imagine that the graphics will be a big part of this. Hey Helper, having a few issues with this game at the moment. But it is fun, I'll show you. Let's turn those graphics down. Okay, we'll do that. And we will load this autosave, I think. Was it? Doesn't the cat.exe? Yep. I will see if we can move on from this. The cow dump. Okay. Looks like it saves after every single day. Good. Also, I need to promote you. And I don't care about those bugs. This is a giant contract. The old cow dump there. I think it's going to be late as well. Yeah, 1 month overdue. Should probably have a look at the size of the contracts before taking them. Ugh. Well, at least we finished it. Business reputation is coming down because that was overdue. Let's grab you. This is the horrible. Get some of our reputation back. Also, I don't know where the music has gone. What is this? No, promote that. No, release. We don't have any skills in art, therefore art was going up really slowly. Yeah, can I put the music back on? Nope, music has decided that it doesn't want to be a thing anymore. Okay, well, I can make my own music. Next day. Let's go. Oh, now it decides to turn music on. Come on. Make your mind up. More contract work. Game aspects are horrible. But how big are they? We fell foul of that before. Art units. 2D art. Command line. There we go. Accept that. Anything else is horrible. Yep. You. Command line again. Should be able to get these done in one day. I don't care about your bugs. There we go. Just in time to go home. And we have reputation in the software industry. Each star affects the quality of the employee applications, contracts and deals, and how many subsidiaries you can own. Interesting. Next thing, let's go. We have 140,000 in the bank. About another 60,000, get 200,000 underneath us, and we'll start working on our own stuff. Got horrible there. Another horrible there. So accept horrible and horrible. Oh, I forgot we're terrible at art, aren't we? Computers are getting very slow. Let's call maintenance. Where are we? Nope, temporary. IT support. Oh, I'm cleaning as well. Might get it done in time. Promote you and promote you. I don't care. Let's just get you out. Contract fulfilled, excellent. Contract fulfilled, most excellent. And we're on to our third star of reputation. Next day. Next contract. Do have a horrible there on command line. And we'll do the clock as well. Promote you and you. Any bugs? Don't care. Release. And release. Good. 166,000. A little bit more. Tiny, what? 22,000 income for this. So, doing contracts can be quite lucrative. It's just, you want to use them to have a budget in order to start developing your own stuff. Someone created a Jar Jar Binks respect thread. But why? But why though? Mediocre, bad, bad, another mediocre, and a bad there on a command line. Let's accept the bad one. I don't care about your bugs. There we go. 172,000, and we're halfway through our third star. The thing is, if we develop software and we don't have a good enough business reputation, no, it's not that, it's market recognition that we need. Market recognition affects your sales, business reputation affects the quality of your staff and the contracts that you get. Next day. Let's go for the band logistics. And the bad clock. I don't care about your books. At least those two. So another 10,000 in the bank. Can we grab another one before the day is out? I very much doubt it. Let's go with mediocre. Oh, we could. Oh, we might as well wait till the end of the day. So there are 3 contracts done that day. We're up to 190. I think one more month worth of doing contracts and we're ready to rock. Mediocre, mediocre. Game assets at bad. Let's do you, and you. It's all about coding. We should be quite good at this. City Sausage Limited. Promote you, and promote you, and promote you. I don't care about the bugs, but might as well leave it to the end of the day now. You, and you, and you. Done. Outstanding. So, 200,000. Budgets, we don't need enough thinking budgets. Yeah, I mean, we've got loans and stuff. It used to be really, really easy to make money in this game. You make something and it would make a load of money for you, no matter what it was. And then you go to finances, stocks, and then you just buy stock in other people's companies and wait until and speculate on their stuff. It's usually quite easy. Anyway, let's develop some software. What skills do we have ourselves? Code. Now, do we sacrifice a little bit more of building up contract work whilst also educating ourselves? Or do we go straight for developing software? Develop something simple. Operating system is far too complex for us. Something like a 2D editor or audio tool. It needs lots of green 2D. How are we with the green 2D? Green 2D is alright. Green 2D is alright. We don't really want anything blue because we haven't specialized into anything blue. No, have we? We have. We haven't specialized into anything red. Yep, blue, mostly green, nothing red. So anything that's completely green, we're probably good with. So an operating system, 2D editor, yep. Audio tool, again, yep. Game engine, again, yeah, but that's starting to get a little bit more complex for us. an actual game itself, maybe. But what do we want to focus on? And do we want to make a name for ourselves in one particular field of computing? Do we want to focus on games? I don't know. I don't know. What's this? Just file management. What about GUI? What does that add? A load of blue. Bank integration. About 2D editor. Pixel manipulation and stock library. Expected interest is 100%. Max quality is outstanding. Estimated R units of 3. Code units of 7. Now you can never come back and see estimated code units, estimated R units. So it's important to take note of these numbers. Optimization, usability high. Consumer reach is going to be quite a lot, and it's going to be on the operating system of what has the most active users at the moment? We came out in December. 78. Are you going to be overtaken by this one that's newer? Probably not. So I'll add you and you. I want it to have a really wide reach. Estimated reach at the moment 1.3 million. Let's add another one. No, I don't think I need that one. We'll just do the 3. Now we have had to buy the license for all these. The licenses fees are here. So at some point we might want to build our own operating system, so that we can sidestep certain license fees. 2D editor. How many people do you think I should have? 2 designers, 3 programmers, and 1 recommended artist. However, what if I do it all myself? All these numbers have changed as well. What do we call it? A 2D editor. Make stuff. That'll do. 9 and 3. Let's go for it. Yep, let's try and make it work. We've got some money behind us. And at some point we're going to have to start marketing it. But not just yet. It's composite 2D art, yeah. That's going to hamper the amount of art that we're doing. Was it 9 and 3? Worried up to 2. Would it be worth hiring an artist for a while, temporarily? Yep, probably. I would like an artist. Low salary, specializing in 2D. Overall skill. We can look in there. Right, let's hire you. And I'll need to give you a desk. And a puta. And a chair. And what do artists want? The drawing table. Tomorrow. Alright, so art is going up a lot quicker because we now have a dedicated artist. And let's mark it with a release date of January? Why not? Next month. Press release. Not just yet. Let's review in-house and see what it looks like at the moment. The art is crap and the code is not bad. Okay. Why do you not have anything to do? Completely worn out, feel stressed, your job is not fulfilling. Yeah, why not? Send them home when they're completely stressed out. No. How about you feed them to the pigs when they're completely stressed out? Why is it? The thing with the artist stuff next to it, wear on, and the artist is just doing his own thing. Alright, let's fire you and get someone new. You're obviously crap. There's always someone that will do your job. Next day. I think it was 9 and 3, and that is us at 9 and 3 now. Let's review it in-house. Very high positive bias. Alright. Rotten only has to be out in January next year. We can wait. Can I assign? Glenn Newman. There we go. That way the artist gets on the computer that has the drawing pad. That's better for the artist there. Let's review it. Outsource. That's a 5.9. The art is crap. Code isn't too bad. Alright, still got some time to work on this then. Also, let's call cleaning and IT support. Get this place cleaned up. Get the computers fixed. Next day. let's market you with text, pictures and videos. Should use it sparingly. Press build. Send that press build. Target demographic doesn't really know who Dylan the Counting is. Damn it. We haven't really heard about them. Looks amazing. It has all the features. They're aiming for January 1983. Excellent. August. Our artist must be on holiday. Starting to get some followers as well. Next day. Or next month. And she's back from a holiday. I could do with a marketer. Could do with a marketer. Let's hire marketer. Begin looking at that, and you get the job. Let's build you a desk. With a puta and a comfy chair, and what do marketers want? Marketers want phones. There you go. Next thing. Also, I need to assign you to a different team. How the hell do I do that? I need to make a team here and switch you to one. This is going to be fun. Manage teams, here we go. New team name. Marketing. There we go. Now I need to put you, change you to marketing, and assign this to just marketing, and have Core work on this stuff a bit. Alright, I think that works, is it? Too many teams in one of your rooms, make sure employees don't have to walk through the team's offices. Well, they just have to deal with it. But we might need a better marketer. Velma Rios. Who's Velma Rios? Let's fire you then. You only lasted a day, stupid woman. Let's hire marketer with a medium high salary. Overall skill. Let's have someone who is epic at marketing. For marketing, I'll hire you. Next day, Oriented November. No, just release it. Market it with another press build and marketing team. No, go on then. Send out a press release about make stuff. Target demographics doesn't really know. Blah blah blah. Cutting edge. Contains with nice pictures, but looks like it was made by a child. Looks like it was made by a child. Oh no. Review. Outsource. Let's make sure we know what's going on. Yeah, the art's not so good. Gonna have a rating of about 6. I need to promote to the next phase because we need to get rid of the bugs as well. Damn it. I need to assign markets to this as well. Nope. Really doesn't want to do it. Oh, we'll do it a little bit. And we need to release next month. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Right, the end of today. Right, release. Go on then. Have a budget of 5,000 with a marketing team, and away you go. Physical copies, yes. Let's have 10,000, maybe. So, our first thing that we've made out the door. Holy moly, what? Make stuff is looking okay for the price. Looking okay for the price. We've sold everything. $325,000. We sold all of our stock. Not quite all of it. Let's grab another 10,000. No, 20. That's 20,000 units. We can fix some bugs and such. How do we get on the next day? Holy Jesus. We'd almost double it in next month. Okay, let's go for 30,000. Made our first million. Looks like 5,000 to marketing is just about right. But we're going to need a bigger office, I think. And more people just to support the 2D editor that we... Was it a 2D editor? What was it? I think it was. Anyway, What will tomorrow bring? Almost 900,000. Okay, above 900,000. Alright, 50,000. Can't do better than 50,000. Yeah, 2D editor. Quality is good. Active users of 61,000. Marketing is sparse. And yeah, I think we need a bigger team. Next day. See how much we earn. This is silly. This is silly. It can't be this easy to make money. $1.4 million last month. $1.4 million last month alone. And everybody loves our 2D editor. So how much do we think for the next day? If you said silly amount, you'd be correct. You'd be correct. 2.6 million last month. Alright, let's order 200,000 copies. Let's order 200,000 copies. I think this was the issue with the game. It was, as long as you took your time over your very first thing that you pumped out, you can make astronomical amounts of money. And essentially go build your own building somewhere. Don't think we're going to do next day. Oh, we kind of leveled off. Wait, we've only got 8 million in the bank. What happened? How much did we make last month? Only 2.4 million. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of queued bugs there. And none of them are getting fixed. But some of them are verified, fair enough. Well, not getting fixed. 10 million. 10 million in the bank. Can't keep up with the support for make stuff. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I know. No wonder that companies cancel support for random things. And you wonder why it's happened. It's because they've already made the money off it. So another 50,000. Yeah, we're starting to miss a lot of reports. Should just go build our own offices now, I think. Alright, with 12 million, I'm sure we can build our own offices somewhere else. Move company? Move company? Empty plot in the city. Alright, let's go. Right, this is how you usually start. Or how you used to start. There's a bus stop here. And you get to build whatever you want. Like so. So what do we want? We need separate rooms for marketing, artists, programmers, developers, and then kind of a support room. It's going to be boring. Or you could do it on different floors. Oh, what have I done? I think we're underground. There we go. Oh, the random pressing of buttons. Love it. There we go. So QE is underground and up and down. Let's build. No. Just a random wall. Where's just a wall? Triangle rooms. That should be big enough for a team. I should that. 1, 2, 3, 4. One in the back that's going to be a little bit smaller for maybe the support room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's up, boy? Alright, large windows. Now let's get some doors going on. Sliding glass doors, why not? And the double doors at the front. With windows. There we go. That looks alright. Next. It's going to be quite a boring looking building, but it's functional. It'll be functional, at the very least. Do something a little bit different there. Yeah, privacy isn't a big thing in this company. And another door, just to one side, just through there. Right, so marketing team, development team, design team, artist team, and support for whatever products we've got going on at the moment. So, nope, don't need to build things. Need to finish it. So this is going to be the... I need toilets as well. There we go. Can I grab a door? Just a normal standard door. There and there. Fairly certain I can make those into toilets. It might be a bit small though. Alright. Let's make the toilet a bit bigger. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Why is it green? It classes it as outside. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? It's like outside, but it's inside. Yep. I've just cut a hole in my building. Run this way in case of emergency. Yeah, I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. I know. How do I put a floor down? I want this to be inside again. I can't just have a random bit. If I'm going to the toilet, I'll just take a tiny spade with me and dig into the dirt. No, that's not how it works. It's going to attract a very specific type of employee doing that. Can't build a floor. There we go. It's a room again. Done. Plus, maybe not a sliding glass door. That would be terrible. Get you. Toilet. I could probably have had tiny toilets. Let's grab a lamp so I can see when my my employees go for a poo. Is there a way of washing your hands? There has to be. What's the sink? Bathroom, there we go. No sink. The toilet, no sink. What? Hello, Dylan. You can probably hear Dylan gulping off in the background. Hey? Yeah, it'll be quiet now. Yeah, trying to figure out how our employees are going to wash their hands. I don't think I want to work in a place where they don't have sinks in the toilet. Don't think I want to be that kind of employer. Alright, what else do we put in here? Maybe fridge? Generates food for cooks to cook. So what, I can't put my milkshake in there for later on. Vending machine. Just out of the way. In its own little hole. You go to the toilet, you don't wash your hands, you come out, you grab some food to eat. What could possibly go wrong? Holo computer in 2020. Well, I will look forward to that. Place for employees to socialise. They're not here to socialise, they're here to work. Did spot a reception desk at some point. Let's have you... maybe not right there. Let's move you forward just a little bit. There we go. No, stop. That's alright. That doesn't look intimidating at all. What's wrong with you? Room is not accessible from the outside. Please connect it using doors, elevators, or stairs. Good point. Good point. Put a door on that. There we go. Can I not just use some of my 12 million that we've accumulated and buy one of these buildings? Maybe not. So, last table. Our tiny room over here is getting tinier by the day. Let's have... do I really want 4 people in here this close together? Yes. It'll please me. Plus the computers to go with it. Not ventilation for summer days, add ventilation, and remember windows leak. Windows leak what? The ventilation. But ventilation. Small ventilation units taken directly from the other side of the wall. Industrial ventilation. AC unit. That's a lot of noise. That's a lot of noise. Special strength air conditioning units to cool down entire building complexes. How about we just build on top of where we are now? Just temporarily, something like that, and plug a lot of AC in. Not on this side. I want it on this side. It will look better on this side. Just there. Just on that side. Nope, doesn't want to do it. Fine. Room is not accessible from the outside. Please connect using stairs, elevators, or... However, has that finished? Has that... Don't have heating. So ventilation is done using the AC in a yeah, that's fine. If we have to build upwards, I can always get rid of that lump. Not enough heating for winter's nights. Add heating. I remember windows leak. I don't know what windows leak, but it's something terrible by the sounds of it. What's this? Central heating. Why not? Okay, so we've got kind of AC and heating unit here. It'll be making a lot of noise, but it's in the it's away from everybody. So hopefully everything else down here should be fairly good. Now what is it I need to put on these desks? Telephones? Are they going to be support? So what is it? What do they need? Could go with a mix. Yeah, let's go with the mix. I don't know what thing you need, programming, designer or whatever it is, in order to fix bugs and stuff. They might be a little bit close to each other there. People are weird about working next to each other these days, aren't they? So that's going to be my support staff. Like we've already got a product out, and it's struggling at the moment. Also, one toilet for the entire office. That might fall on his face. Let's give you a clock, and we'll also give you a bookshelf. Why not? I want one of these in every single room. Along with the clocks. No, not there. Damn it. Let's get you moved. There we go. And some more clocks. Apparently people can't be efficient if they don't know what time it is. It's not going to be boring at all. I'll just line everyone else up against the windows for the moment and see how they get on. Executive chairs. We'll put a little bit of space between each person for the moment. That might change. Nope, computers. Well, this guy's locked out. He can't even scratch his balls without people seeing. Oh. The person who turns up late gets the corner office. It's to prompt people to be on time for work. Otherwise you get to sit in this seat here. Alright, let's assign this room. I've got to make groups and all sorts. Manage teams. We've got core, we've got marketing. Let's go. Don't you hate it when that happens? And you don't realise until you've done the entire word. There should be a button that you can press that inverts the entire word that you've just done. Then I won't have to delete everything. Marketing, what else do I need? Support. What else do I need? Art. Now, support staff are going to be in here. I think. And they're going to be the one tasked with support for Mech stuff. Alright, let's hire employees. I don't know. I don't know what skill they need for all of this. I'll have to Google it. Programmer maybe. Specialization in system, why not? Overall skill. Let's begin looking for that. Let's try get the younger ones if we can. Let's hire you for support. One. Two. Three. Four. And they'll work on this, and just this, and nothing else but this, and they will be happy with their life. Let's see how that works. We are here, aren't we? That's them doing their stuff. Excellent. Is it coping with... Yeah, it's gradually coming down. Fair enough, it is coming down. Right, so, first phase is done. Why can you not all wipe your feet before you come in? This is our first day. And there's already shit everywhere. Receptionist. You need a receptionist on. If you have a receptionist, you can get contracts. Or better contracts. Let's hire a receptionist. 8 AM till 12 PM. Oh, 4 hours. I can only ever do 4 hours. What? Alright. We'll go 8 till 12, and then for the rest of the day, let's just hire 2 receptionists. 8 till 12 and 12 till 4. Is it really that hard being a receptionist? I would beg to differ. Let's call... Oh, we don't need maintenance, do we? Don't need permanent cleaning and such. I don't think so anyway. Might be an idea. Also, where's the music gone? Oh no. Anyway, this room. This room can be the room for marketing. The marketing will go here, therefore these computers need... There it is. These computers need telephones. As they gave it the biggest bonus to the marketers. What else do marketers need? Small floppy printer to print out your... What? A small floppy printer? A small floppy printer? Alright. And what's this? Large product. Can support 27 boxes of copies, needs to be... Alright, that's when you start doing stuff in-house. Right. Don't think I'll be doing that just yet. Let's give you pictures as well. A picture in the toilet as well, and that'll do. What else do I need? There's adequate lighting, I believe. Plant or two? Why not? Oh, you do have a picture. Good. So marketers are dealt with. The next room along will be for artists. And the artists require the drawing tablet. Assign marketing to you. I have. Are you going to shuffle yourself around? Maybe not today, but they will do at some point. Might as well have you working on something horrible for the moment. At least keep you busy. Not that we needed the £5,311 when we've got 12.3 million in the bank. But you know, gotta keep people busy. And this is looking a little bit better. I think a few days of having our support staff on this long term, we'll get on top of it. Alright, let's manage my team. Nope, manage my employees. Alright, we're in the core. Claire Newsom needs to be in... not the core. I need you to change team to art. You're marketing. Design, code, art. Marketing, art, design, code. Nice teams. Design. You can be code, and you can be for design. Which one was the design? I flipped it around now. Design, over here. And code. Which is probably this. Right. I'm hoping so anyway. Is everyone in a team? Code, art, marketing, with someone who is design. Design at medium salary. Let's have a look for that. Who's quite young-ish. You'll do. It could be in the design team. I'll tell you. So tomorrow we should have a receptionist, we should have 4 people on support supporting this, we should have a marketer tapping away on this and making phone calls and being noisy and stupid and away from all the other people, and we should have a person in every single room in your own time. Go on. What? Wage negotiation. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder if that's what people like in real life. Companies are like in real life. Are you waiting for the toilet? Someone having a poo? No. Why isn't the light on? Why can't I see people while they go stool? Oh yeah, it's probably only on when they need to use it. So marketer is here. You're meant to be the phone. Alright, yeah, the phone. Marketing's here. These are artists. So we should probably make something else. What do we make? What do we do? Savings account. What's this? Accrued interest in my savings account. I think with my savings account, if you have lots of money in it and someone retires, they take a chunk of your savings with them, as in the pension pot. So, I know I've got lots of money, but let's not give it away willy-nilly. Striking deals with companies. Distribution. No. Buy other people's stocks. Why do we not have access to other people's stocks? One of the easy ways of making money was just to buy out with other people's stocks. I think we started about 400,000 each for each of our stocks, each chunk of our stocks. They'd now be worth 3 mil each. And if it's this easy for us to make money, it's as easy for other companies to make money. So you pick them up when they're about 40,000 each. And then when they bring the first 2 or 3 products out, usually they're up in the millions. Employee benefits, what? Life insurance. Why not? Health insurance. Severance pay. Vacation months, paid vacation. What is this? 20,000 for hospitalization. Why not? Life insurance, how much for a death? 100,000. Let's be generous. Although I'd rather they just hospitalize themselves 5 times. Christmas bonus of 25%. Yeah, why not? Company car. Why not? Free food. Yep. Paid vacation. Yep. Apply. Should keep them a little bit happier. Sort of. One would assume. Alright, we're slowly but surely bringing these numbers down. I'm losing sales. Why are we losing sales? Too many copies. Yep. Sold almost 500,000 copies. 500,000 physical copies. Ridiculous. Anyway, we should be getting on with our next lump of software, shouldn't we? Let's go with, now we have a bigger team. Maybe an audio tool with a music editor. And we'll put you out on the Frame OS 3, the Pen OS 5, and the Pen OS 4. I'm guessing that the Pen OS 5 will overtake the Pen OS 4 in time. However, at the moment, the OS 4 has more active users. And let's choose the 2D editor that we made. Therefore, 0 license fee. There we do. There we go. Team will be just everyone, except support. What do we need? 13 code units. Let's make a start. Also, let's make a start in marketing this as well. Let's run the marketing team. Away you go. Arguing with some objectivists. Objectivists. Arguing with objectivists. Okay. Right, who's doing the bulk of this work? I might hire another guy. For code. Deals. What deals do you want? Now you can only get deals when you've got a minion behind the desk. So marketing for the Space Camp Lite. They want us to market for them. Or dev for them. Or print a load of stuff for them. No. When we get servers up, there are people that will come and ask for server space, which can be quite lucrative. I worked in IT with project managers long enough. This is triggering me. I have no idea what I'm doing. So Ralph One, if you can give us a hand if you see that I'm doing stupid things, that would be much appreciated. This is all double Dutch to me. How do we follow Ayn Rand's philosophy? No idea. No idea. I'll have to have a look into that. So I'm assuming this audio tool, we need to hire, I would like to hire someone else. So let's hire, it's a programmer for the code. Salary of medium. Yeah, let's just, yeah, go on then. High salary, you're looking for that. We'll sort by skill and get someone who is not going to die tomorrow. Thing is, right, we're in 1984. So exactly how much skill and what of these guys that are in their 50s, what have they been learning their programming on? An abacus. Channel urine have been counting a rumba. It's just, I know why I'm there. It appeals to very few people, doesn't it? No, it's a very specific thing. The whole numbers and spreadsheets and getting that in depth into stuff. I'm more of a if it feels right, go by my gut kind of thing. Charlotte Burnett, 45 years old. Please do not die tomorrow, otherwise I'm gonna have to give you 100,000. Let's have you on the code team. Apart from running small businesses, got 12 million in the bank. Listen, I might just quit tomorrow. Just make everybody redundant and retire on my 12 million. I'll be happy with that. Actually, I'd be happy with 20 quid, but yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Got the day off today. Don't have to go in. So that's why we're playing games on a Saturday evening. Had a birthday on the 10th, went to see Infinity War. How did you find Infinity War? If anyone hasn't seen it just yet, feel free to turn the audio off. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, I was kind of rooting for Thanos. I was kind of, once he explained his plan, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Sort of. If you're indiscriminate and you just take people out, whether they're rich or poor, if they're skilled or unskilled or whatever, it kind of makes sense. Anyway. Let's get this here stuff going. And people are coming to us with deals. How many more deals have we got? Print job, development, another print, and marketing. I mean, you can turn yourself into a support structure for other companies to work off you. They pay you to do things, hosting things on servers, printing things for them, developing things for them. You never actually create your own stuff. And I can see why that might be advantageous. That way you don't have to have a whole room dedicated to people supporting it. Anyway. I'm gonna have to hire a full-time cleaner, I think. Yeah, come at the end of the day. 10 AM, 2 PM. An IT sport, why not? Let's go mental. Glad that's one. I'm glad it wasn't the same boring, generic, big damn heroes, good guys win for friendship, cliche garbage. Yeah, I understand what you mean there. Yeah, but at least this way the perceived bad guy won, but it was kind of for the right things. Especially when he chucked his daughter off the cliff. You could see it was actually, he was doing it for the greater good. You could have spun that into him being a hero. Not spun it, but you could have had an entirely different film filmed from the opposite perspective, and he could quite easily have been the hero in that scenario. Money is in development and microtransactions. Yep. Money's in microtransactions and DLCs. Well, they don't bring any of the characters back to life. Oh yeah, or alternate timelines and things like that, and going back in time and such. Oh no, it's gonna be weird, isn't it? Gotta keep up with support. I've got 4 people dedicated for the support of Make Stuff. How much did we make last month? What is this ridiculousness? 3.7 mil. It's that damn Make Stuff, isn't it? Flying off the shelves. I only ordered 100,000 copies yesterday. Right, no, let's go 250,000 physical copies. That should last them a while. The morons. Now players are having trouble concentrating due to noise. Well, just put earphones in. Oh, we're getting our stuff cleaned. Outstanding. And this is really, really slow. Next day. Oh, come on. Come on, what? 4 million. We're up to 17 million. Is this what it's like in the IT company? In the IT business? You create one thing and you make 17 million off the back of it. Looking forward to Deadpool 2 more than that, to be honest. I'll get to see it on the big screen. No rush to wait for it. Come out on DVD, yeah. No, he's got a very specific thing that he does, Thanos, where he'll indiscriminately like kill off half of a globe's of a planet's population, and his reasoning behind it is that most of the planets that he comes across are overpopulated, massively overpopulated. Instead of people scurrying around in the filth trying to make ends meet, the day after the purge, as it was, which again is indiscriminate, it's just half the planet dies. Life is better for everybody that's left. Which kind of works. Kind of works. The best living conditions that we've had in human history have been after great epidemics of smallpox, of Black Death, of plague, after the world wars as well. We've got you baby boomers. You wouldn't have had that if without the World War, really. Have we run out of copies again? No, we can't have. Next. Alright, develop that then. Reached alpha but still doesn't have any followers. Make sure you start your marketing efforts early or nobody will buy your product. Well, got 7 million fans. Someone will buy it. I read the Infinity Comics. I haven't read any of the comic series, no. No. Not the comic with that idiotic plot crap that made no sense in some places. Okay. For some reason, when I was reading that Alex, in my brain, I said Pink Panther instead of Black Panther. Can't say that's a modern snowflakes. You have to bond at all their needs and make them happy and fluffy and cuddly. That's what drove me from Rangamon into my third line support. Yeah. Pander to their needs. It's a lot of autistic people in it that work in computers like this, and so. Oh no. No coping skills with the real world, but really good at doing a very specific job. Okay, let's release that. No, let's not release it just yet. Do I want to announce a release date? I don't think so, not just yet. Probably darker than the usual offerings. Regenerate them, we'll do the X-Men thing and jump back of in time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about a little bit earlier on. I mentioned, I hope that there's no like alternate timeline. I hope there's no jumping forwards and backwards in time. It'd just be cheap, wouldn't it? I only printed off 250,000 last. Alright, 300,000. 500,000. That should keep them going for a while. These are physical copies. We're up to 20 million. We're going to need a bigger office. Well, at least the office looks, well, it did look tidy. It did look clean. And then suddenly everyone traipsed. We need... It's probably this bit of grass right in front of our doorstep. Can't we pave this or something? Or at least put a mat down. I don't know. Looking for Vanas 2, glad he won. That time a villain won and they killed off some big name characters. Yeah, it was getting a little bit bloated, wasn't it? An employee not having their social needs met. Well, that's why you go out drinking after work. I don't need to meet their social needs. I just need to pay them for doing a job. That's it. Do your job. Do well. I'll pay you money. Use that money for socializing. Go to a strip club. I don't care what you do with your money. Honestly, within reason. And there's a vending machine here. You know, they can talk to each other whilst they're waiting for, what is it? This, or one of these to fall down, whilst they silently judge the person that walks out the bathroom, the toilet, without washing their hands, because we just don't have a sink in there, because there isn't one in the game. Had no problem with the mentalists. When you worked out what made them tick. Yeah, I've heard that before. Some that work in this kind of environment are very particular about something, a very particular aspect of life, and as long as you respect that, or as long as you're down with it, They you can get on with them perfectly well. So service sex and the politics and the backstabbing, yeah. That's the thing about betrayal. It doesn't come from your enemies, does it? Next thing. Maybe you're too cynical now than you used to be. Maybe it's all the Stellaris. And so 3. Yep. Add a Rome 2 to that. Oh my word, that was a wake-up call for me. I was like the little child skipping through the fields of flowers, blissfully unaware of what the gaming industry was like until I pre-ordered Rome Total War 2. And then my world came crashing down, and I saw the gaming industry for what it was. Charlatans. All of them. Just got to stand the whole good guys win. Yeah, there's a few films actually that, not recently, there's a few films where the bad guy kind of wins. And they're really good. I was talking about one of them the other day with my housemate. For the life of me, I can't remember what it was. Next thing. 4 employees went on vacation. That's alright. Talk about the standard mentality of people I knew when I was in the US. Surprised that the movies are doing as well. I think it's a good thing. Yeah, the film industry's taken a bit of a hit recently. It's a bit weird. Let's review Here Stuff tool, just by the team. We'll get marketing to review it because they won't know what they're looking at. Therefore, we might get a more rounded review of it. Oh, you eventually made a loss. Oh no, a loss of 30,000. Did I really not sell any of that? Almost 1 million active users. Prominent marketing, retail price, profit of 24 million. Units sold 1 million, refunds in stock. So the point where I order 500,000 copies. Oh well. They'll be in the bargain bin, end of the month. Got 5.9. We'll continue with the support for Make Stuff for a while we've got active users. I think the Here Stuff uses Make Stuff in it somewhere, so it would help if we got a lot of active users for that. Everyone wants a happy ending. Another departed. Yeah. Oh. Loved 7. Girlfriend was at the time not so much. Yeah, 7 was great. Charlotte Burnett has called in sick. Hopefully she doesn't die. That would be terrible. Right, let's market you. Release date for November next year. Let's mark it with a press build. It's already halfway, kind of halfway done. Completely worn out, feel isolated, the job is not fulfilling. I got him. We'll just throw more money at you. Next day. Press build. Got hands on here stuff from Dylan the Cat Inc. Given it a test run. Dylan the Cat Inc is not well known in the market. Haven't really heard about. It looks amazing and it has new features. You'll have to wait to try it yourself. So apparently it's already quite good. Let's review it outsourced. You give it a score of 5.1. Right. Well, we might as well assign marketing to this as well. No, we can't. We'll just cancel support. Wage negotiations. Yep, set total and close. Well, you're not making any more money off it. We needed a much bigger team for the support for Make Stuff. I didn't realise it was going to bring in quite so much money. Actually, no, I did. In the back of my mind, I knew it would. Alright, build hype as well. So November of this year. Let's release that. Press release doesn't show anything off, but it sounds great. Let's release it. Right. Let's hype you again. Pictures and video. Marketing team. Away you go. Next. If not making any money off Make Stuff, let's cancel that support. No. Still have quite a lot of active users. And let's review you outsourced. Solid 5 out of 10. That's not good, is it? Let's hire a designer. For design. hire you and you. And a programmer. That's a little bit younger. 45 for the code team. Hire you. Have to go and dress the guests will be on board soon. Thanks for an adventure. That's okay. It's a weird one. I'm kind of enjoying it. I think if I knew how to make this work better, if I knew more of what all this was, distribution channels and the licensing and the patents and the researching of various different things, then I'd have a lot more fun. It's still quite fun. Making money is always fun. Alright, we should have almost a full office now. Outsource you for review. 5.1. Have to deal with the bugs as well. Let's send the markers in for make stuff. Let's end that as well. And let's hire another marketer. Or two. There we go. So tomorrow, we should almost have a full office. Just a couple of seats here. Unfilled. Unless it's holiday time. Can't keep up with support for make stuff. Yeah, we need a bigger support room. Might swap things around. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Bathroom facilities are atrocious. Our face isolated. What? It's fine. It's fine. Bathroom facilities are atrocious. So you're ready for release. It's in June. Can I mark it anymore? I'll wait another month or two before another press release. Ah, 7 employees are on vacation. Excellent. Yeah, I think I already need another building. I already need a bigger building for what I need to do. Let's hire and IT support as well. Oh, the toilet broke. Excellent. Alright, in August. No. Let's review again. Outsourced. It's going down. The score's going down. And everyone wants wage rises. We also have a marketing team that are not doing anything, so let's release that. Let's market you again. And hype you as well. Like that. Alright. Press build. Or we might be able to get to 18 before we push it to the next phase. Glenn Newman has called in sick. I think she was the artist. Also, press build has been reviewed. These looking at the point, decent looking. I don't think this is going to be as well received. Let's hear stuff. No, make stuff, sorry. That's fine. Accept that. Let's promote up to the next phase, and it needs to come out this month, doesn't it? Bold. Well, out you go. $5,000 for you, and we'll grab 100,000. I'm not confident. Kind of rushed at the end. Yeah. Product has been reviewed. Rotation deal can't precede them, but they are pretty new to the audio scene. So if we'd have carried on building things for the 2D editor, we'd have built on our reputation, and we'd have probably got more sales. But we're going into something entirely new. So it's a very complex piece of craftsmanship, and it's a little fiddly. Keep in mind that Shadowhawk the challenge grip on the market currently, which might affect interest. It's certainly not a bug-free product yet. We don't expect it to sell very well. I don't think so. We might have to go back to do another 2D editor. Maybe. Still made a bit of a profit though. Also, let's assign design code not to use one. And design code not to use one. Might as well be doing something. getting there. I'm making a profit. We are actually fixing some of these bugs. 6,066 missed. That probably had quite an impact. Can I research anything? No. Contract work perhaps? Embedded system? Well, they have to be good. No. We don't have any servers at the moment. Development, design, support, development, printing, nope. A lot of stocks are going up. And for some reason, I still can't see anyone else's stocks. Which is weird. We've developed something else. Something simple. An antivirus maybe. Let's use our own 2D editor. We need 6 code units and 2 art units. Let's add ones with the most users at the moment. And then the new ones. Probably DOS X. I'm expecting it in the next year or two to become a little bit better. Don't have sinks in the bathroom, so they're just walking around, shaking people's hands, touching them after using the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. But there aren't any sinks. I've looked for a sink. I couldn't find a sink. I think we've all said it at some point. Category. Okay. So, 9 and 2. What's project dev? Let's start that. Art code design. Yep. Yeah, I did look for a sink. Couldn't find one. Bathroom. Wait, there's a toilet. There's a poop machine. But there's lamps. That's it. No sinks. I haven't had a look through here. No sinks. Right, I could put an espresso machine. They can run boiling hot milk over their hands. which would be a start. But no, I don't think. I thought that was bizarre as well. Maybe it's a game that's made in India. Maybe they're expected to wipe the bum with their hands. I don't know. When you think about it, it's really horrible to imagine. Somebody, where I work, somebody last night, a girl, it usually is the girls' toilets that are horrific. But in the girls' toilets, some girl pooped on the floor. Actually on the floor. Just on the floor. Thankfully, I wasn't one that cleaned it up. We were still up at the time, so one of the female members of staff had to go and clean it up. I'm not saying that the female members of staff are lazy, but usually they are quite lazy. So the fact that they had to go and clean it up was hilarious. What was the numbers that we're looking at? 6 and 2. Or when we get into the next phase. And marketing are doing nothing. That's alright. Well, that's developing. I think you're coming back down again. They know who did it. I don't know, they could probably find out who it was by looking at the cameras of extrapolating the women that went in. I mean, we weren't even that busy last night, bizarrely enough. They could probably find out, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Put the picture up on the front door? So you're not allowed this woman in because she might poop on the floor again. Yeah, still making money. Just a little bit. The whole here stuff is it's just creeping up. The active users are creeping up. It's like covering our costs. Glenn Newman and Francis Ross have called in sick. Well, we know what's going on there, don't we? Is the art team on this? It is. Why do we not have the art team? Let's hire an artist. Nope, artist. Fairly certain we've got at least one artist. I think we're at my 2. Camera generator at work wanting to be seen, but thereafter finding who she is. No, this was a customer that pooped on the floor. Seven employees went on vacation. Brilliant. Right, so that's going up a little bit further now. Those rubbing their noses in it and telling them no loudly isn't an option. If I'd have found her, if the girl that had to clean it up had found her, she'd have probably done it. No, no, bad human. No pooping on the floor. Yeah. I just don't get it though. Because it was in a cubicle. You're already in a tiny, tiny room that's designed to get rid of the stuff that comes out of your bum. So why not use it? What was so horrific about sitting on the toilet? It's probably the, you know, how women go to toilets in pairs. Maybe they're just taking it to an entire new level where they have to poop at the same time as well. Maybe the future of female toilets are cubicles with 2 toilets in them. That way, at least, you're not going to end up with poo on the floor. I don't know. Maybe it was a sympathy poo. There you go. Haste does not meet demand, you're losing sales. Needs to order more copies. What? Really? Oh, sold all my stuff. No, 200,000. Why not? And some inventory book. Let's have maintenance and IT support as well to fix the computers. Oh, toilet broke again. Wait, did it break again? Call maintenance. Right, just call everyone. Get in here, do your stuff. How does a toilet break? It's got to be maintenance, doesn't it? Call maintenance again. I'm baffled by the broken toilet. It's as if it knew. Now we need another artist. Go on then, Cindy. Next day, with the broken toilet. Fine, I'll install a new toilet. There we go. Not broken anymore. So 3 artists working, the art is actually starting to creep up a little bit quicker. This needs to be at the very least 2. Nope. Let's go press build. I accept all. What does the press think of it? Larger growth this month for stab trap sell. Made a whopping 4.7 million this month, making them worth 15 million with 15 releases in their catalogue. Ready to show off a fuck off a virus. Might be worth your time. They really have to polish it, but has all the new features. Does not have a release date. Of course it does not. Not just yet. 32 million, where did this come from? Yeah, why not? And this is the kind of or that I found in my early playings of the game, this is sort of the problem with the game. It's far too easy to make lots and lots of money very, very quickly, very easily. Especially when there's not a lot of products on the market, so you're not competing with many people. Accept those demands. Right, let's review outsource. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, we'll be working on this for a while. No, 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 no. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Yep, we'll start again. Clicked the wrong button and there's no way to go back on it. No balls. Alright. Another antivirus. With all the things. Next 8. Let's grab you. And you. And you. And you. And what's new? OS 8. Already have you. What about the Frame OS 4? Let's grab that as well. 10 and 2. Alright. Let's go for it. Clicking the wrong buttons. That was brutal. A lot more copies because... Alright. 250,000 copies. Go on with that. Can I assign marketing for this as well? They can at least be getting on with something. Might not have the skills for it, but they can get one on with something. Next. Double of profit. 5 million, in fact. Okay. Does not meet demand. We sold all the... what? No. No, we're... fine. That's 200,000. We have more than enough physical copies. Fairly certain of that. Was that another 4 million? Nope. 7 million that time. Okay. And 8 million. Yeah, it's getting silly, isn't it? I wonder if the people here that aren't skilled with algorithms and such like are adding bugs. Let's take them off. Let's add support. Yep, accept that. Let's assign... Wait, what? No. No wonder we were so slow here. Man, there's no wonder we were so slow. Going through this, we had all the teams working on support. I mean, to be fair, it's netted as quite a lot of millions of pounds, but I did need this doing as well. Next thing. Supported operating systems for your stuff no longer have any users to sell to. Consider porting it to other operating systems if possible. What? Alright, someone's gonna have to help me with this. What does this mean? I have to port it. For why? Oh, move sports into the country and teach guys to pick up the phone and fake American accents. Badly while talking to people here in the US, yeah. Port, there we go. Port to what? Use support? Supported to what? Oh, okay. Auto new operating system. Right. Okay, I get this. Let's go off. Maybe unit sold? Profit? No. Active unit users? That's 86. Yep, that came out last year. Porting here stuff to Frame OS 4. I think I can only port one at a time. Right. Marketing, once you're done there, we'll assign marketing to you as well. And the next day. 7 employees went on holiday. Holiday. Gotta keep up with support, yeah, I'm not surprised. So that is one ported. Two D editor, let's port using the sport. We've already ported it to you, haven't we? Yeah, I think so. Here stuff was from lowly beginnings. here stuff has actually grabbed quite a few active users. Who have I assigned here? Everyone including support. Yep. Next day, please. Yep, you can have whatever you want. Some of our employees are unhappy, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't care about the welfare that much. Let's assign here design and code as well. It'll slow down our coding here, but our art does need to catch up. And we can be dealing with some of this. Artwork, are you on something else? Nope. So how are you so slow here? Let's review by the team. Also, these all need to be lumped into one. Giving me at the end of the day. I will have to accept every single one individually. Like this. Buses are filling up, consider building parking. Well, we're not bringing anyone new in. I don't care. I don't care. The toilet broke as well again. They're far too aggressive with that toilet. Maintenance. And IT support as well, whilst you're at it. Still not finished this damn review. 6.1 out of 10. Alright, come off that. Let's market you with press release. And hype. And press build. Yep. It's amazing what you can deal with if enough money is thrown at you. Also, audio tool. Why not? Research that. Next thing. What's up? You have to polish it, but it has all the new features. Really have to polish it. Yeah, fair enough. Take all noble teams off it. We'll just have marketing on for the moment. That'll do. I have no idea what they're doing to the toilet. Maybe it's sick of dealing with people's shit. I'm sick of dealing with their shit as I am. I like how it pixelates the bums. Pixelated bum. Outstanding. Always push them to tell what the weather is doing. I do that as well. If they say there's somewhere in the same country as I'm in, it's like, oh well, how's the weather? Soon sort them out. When in fact, they're in India because it's cheap and they get paid with chickens. Some employees are unhappy with their job. I don't care, I'll just throw some more money at them. Oh, we've really stalled here. Let's outsource that. Algorithm is terrible. Why? Let's cancel that. And let's market you with a release date. Next. Owen Mackenzie called in sick. Okay. Worse when they give you attitude. Yeah, because they're miles away in another country and you can't do anything. Yeah. That's why I don't use my phone that much. Don't like talking to people. Especially don't like talking to strangers. Which is odd. Although no, I suppose on the internet strangers are typing at me. Let's cancel that sport. Yep, no more sports for that. Alright, let's market you again with a press build. Is everyone on holiday again? Has everyone just quit? Might be the new big hit. Might be the new big hit, apparently. Right, at the end of December, we're going to push it into the next phase and try and get rid of as many bugs as we can. Get rid of as many bugs out of an antivirus as we can. Sounds weird to say. Let's market you with, already got release date. Let's release you. Showing off the project with pictures and it's got full attention. Excellent. Let's market you with text, pictures and video. Next step. Yep, we'll accept that. And that. West over in Brooklyn, it gets really cold in winter. I'm in the shower, I have not shower, and the phone rings. So I'll get in the shower. The cold, and so because I'm waiting for a call from someone. From some guy halfway across the world calling me to sell you something. Yeah. I don't think everyone's ever called me to sell me things. No. Someone said that I'd been in, they'd heard about the accident that I'd had, or the accident that somebody had had in my family. Tried selling insurance or something like that. On the offensive, asked them how they got your number, demand to know. Yeah. Usually you're on some sort of list that's been passed around. Data mining from some website. Yeah. Okay, enough. Next day. Alright, accept all. Yes, that's fine. And the buses are filling up. We can build parking spaces. What are you doing? Oh, you two. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait. What are you doing, silly? Dylan's got his serious face on. Enough! Oi. Well, that'll be them running around the house for the next 2 hours. Dylan gets like a look on his face, like he has to assert dominance. The thing is, the little tiny cat can kick his ass. Sort of. He's kind of... He's like the pedigree boxer, and she's like the street fighter. So she doesn't fight fair, and yeah. If it came to it, she'd probably win. Enough with this. Everyone demanded money. Again, that's why I prefer working on my own. Bathroom facilities are atrocious. You need like a whole bottom floor. Bottom. Just filled with toilets. I feel uncomfortable in my team. I feel stressed. I feel isolated. Job is not fulfilling. You have a current salary of 22,000. I think that's a month as well. How can you not be? These little guys, these little people in their own little bubble because they've never been challenged. They've never had to go do a real job in the real world. Look at you, set of wasters. Pathetic. Straight from college, coming to here. They're getting money thrown at them. Yeah, fair enough, the toilet doesn't work, but just go poop outside. This guy looks like he's having a good time. £24,000 a month. My toilet broken again. Alright. Done. Let's go. Fine. When I move from this office to the next office, I'm just gonna fire everyone. Start again. Also, that's the point where we promote to the next phase. And we start fixing bugs. For you coming out in May. And I need to make a successor to our 2D editor. Yep. Let's mark it, another press build. It's actually looking okay. Actually looking okay, apparently. Next month we'll release this marketing. I've forgotten this. Pretty much everybody. Demographic doesn't really know who Dylan the Cat Inc. is. Development of fuck off viruses is underway and it's cutting edge. They used the video to show off the product and it sounds great. State of release in May. Damn right it is. And it only has 89 bugs. No, we've only fixed 89 bugs. Which hopefully should be less work for the support team once it comes out. Alright, I'll check it out at the end of the day. There we go. Released out into the wild on time. Budget of 10,000. And we'll print 300,000 copies. Away you go. Okay, so that made a bit of a profit. Outstanding. Product review. Review. Reputation of Dylan the Cat Inc. precedes them, but they're pretty new in the security scene. Guess fuck up viruses is okay. Very complex piece of craftsmanship and it's a little fiddly. So much experience and it is beautifully. And it is beautiful to behold. We ran into quite a few bugs. We're interested to see whether it can compare to anti-malware by Kick Monday Studios. Drop it up. Looking okay for the price. Probably not going to move many copies. Would help if they spent some time getting the word out. Yeah, I still need to make a name for ourselves in this market. Alright. Interesting. Let's assign support to you. And you. That's just marketing. As is that. You've already been researched by Time Limited. If you're lucky, you get the competent ones fresh out of college and not the ones who complain about everything and have blue hair demanding everything change for them. Yeah. No, I don't know. If I was ever hiring as a company, I don't know what I'd do if I came across that kind of person. They have no grasp of what the real world is like, and the fact that the real world isn't going to change to accommodate them. They are not. What's the speech that Brad Pitt does during Fight Club? Essentially saying that you're the same piece of shit as the rest of us. You are not a precious flower, and that kind of stuff. I need to go and watch that. But make sure you think about how even tiny antiviruses and the apps are made, and the people working to make them. Yeah. So what do we do next? You feel stressed, but you do. Yeah, I know. Everybody heard you. See if, I mean, sales of here stuff didn't really. It took a while for here stuff to get off the ground. Fairly certain it's going to be the same for fuck off of viruses. Yeah, we're looking alright. Climbing, slowly but surely. And we need to start development on a successor. Make a sequel. Advanced brushes and image effects. From Make Stuff Do. No dependencies. Not just yet though. Not just yet. What have I got on you? I can check out on you as well. And on you as well. Next. This is alright. We're above 100,000 active users for fuck off a virus. I wish I could just pay another unit, another place, like this here. I wish I could go to another company and say, could you do the marketing for such and such a place for me for this much money? Or could you do the support on such and such for, like the support for here? Can I not ask them to do support for me? I don't want to have to do the support for my own stuff. I want them to do it. I could probably do it as well. There's probably buttons here that would allow me to do it. Tango back. No. Fancy garden. With all your 0 products. Let's buy all of your stock here. And this is how you start making horrific amounts of money. So you get the ones that have maybe a product or 2. And you buy up all of their stock. What is up? Yeah, I know. Because we've already made quite a few million. So spending 800,000 here or there on new startups. Or 1 million. What's they called? Business angels that do this. They'll invest in your company, but really they're making money off you. You've even got a patent. If we invested in Time Limited, it would be probably quite expensive to invest into. And they went bust. We'd end up with their patent. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Here we go. What's our portfolio worth at the moment? No idea. It's not easy to see. Anyway, let's give it a few months. And we could just work the stock market for many more millions. Next thing. Yeah, why not? So you've gone down in price. You've gone up by quite a lot. Fancy Garden, I think we bought these for, was it about 45,000 each? Fancy Garden, did you bring something else out? No, Fancy Garden hadn't brought anything else out, but hadn't brought anything out at the time. Yep. They just brought in £2.4 million worth of sales, which has jumped the price of their stock. Yep. And the music's gone again. Good. Oh, we need more offices. We need bigger offices as well. Next thing. Employees not having their social needs met. I really couldn't care less. Honest. I need to find a way of getting my stuff supported by another company. I don't want to have to deal with it. Receive the rights to 2 products in takeover of Tango Bag. Wait, what? Another 150,000. 150,000 copies there. What was that? Receive the rights to 2 products. Raw products. My releases. Open Publish Man and Open Publish Man 2. Office software. We Were Not the Inventor. Came out in '87. Marketing was prominent. Retail price didn't make any profit. That's probably why they collapsed. Made the profit here. Didn't make profit here. They were already bloated by this point by... I know they moved into their own building and hired a lot of Bluehead staff that demanded money every single day. Then this didn't live up to expectation and crashed the company, would have been. Interesting. How are we doing with our stocks? Yeah, we're doing alright. Those Fancy Garden stocks are doing really well. Bought for what, 42,000 each, now $1 million each. Nice day. I wonder if there's a way. We're giving contracts to other people. Or deals to other people. I'd have to look that up. All companies. Yeah, Fancy Garden is doing alright. Your salaries are going through the roof. Or no, balance is going through the roof. I'd hear the newest ones. Fancy Garden, Drive Digital, fairly certain I already have. You bought it. Pretty much. Anyway, onwards. So there are lots of ways of making money. And at this point we could build whatever we wanted and do whatever we wanted. There'd be no demand really to stay in the green. Stay in the black, sorry. Because we've got like 46 million behind us. Oh, there we go. 46 million behind us and almost 9 million in shares. Combined total of 56 million. I mean, you're talking maybe $1 million, $1.5 million for a decent building. Multi-layered, multi-storied. A load of new staff and new equipment. Maybe another $250,000 after that. So you, from this point, we're not really going to run out of money. It's alright. Don't know about the game, mate, but it's cheaper over long term to keep supporting house. Oh yeah, of course. If you make life easier for somebody else, then that's the point where they can charge you money for it. No, if you make life easier for someone else, you can charge them money for it. There we go. And that's alright. I would pay a little bit more for the support to be out of house and for our people to be working on the next next Here stuff that made a profit of 28 million, or the next Make stuff that made a profit of 24 million. I'd rather my dudes were tied up actually innovating and doing the good stuff. Even Fuck Off Virus has made a profit of 5 million. And it's still going strong, about 1.3 million per month. Good amount of units sold. Quite a few refunds though. That's unfortunate. Oh. But I think I will leave that just there. The amount of companies I worked with who outsourced and didn't allow for costs to rise, which bit them hard down the line. Of course, who did what, eh? The amount of companies I worked with who outsourced and didn't allow for costs to rise. Well, that's how they get you, isn't it? You outsource to somebody, they end up with expertise in the thing that you've outsourced to them. Therefore it becomes easier for them, but they realise that you've lost the tooling or the skill set to deal with whatever you've outsourced to them, and therefore they slowly raise their prices. Yeah, it's business sense. I don't know. I see some companies and they do silly things and they get into trouble and they go bust or bankrupt or whatever, and it's through basic things. But I'll leave that. It's as a game, it's alright, and it is in, I was going to say mega early alpha, but it's like alpha 8, alpha 9. It's more and more things are getting added throughout the game, and this hasn't been an in-depth look. I mean, you can do all sorts. You can essentially be a support company for somebody else, for other people. You can make all your money from deals, you can make all your money from contract work if that's what you want to do. You can be just a one-man band making tiny little programs. You can turn yourself into a games company by developing maybe a game engine and then using that game engine to develop your own brand of games, maybe leasing out your game engine to other companies for them to make stuff on if it was good enough. And then obviously as you get further on in time, you get better equipment to furnish your buildings, which should look a little bit better than this. This was very basic. It caused 2 companies collapsing I'd worked with at the beginning. While they replace the skilled engineers with kids and wonder why their performance nosedives and their customers go nowhere. Yeah, go elsewhere. Yep. Yeah, it's a mix of, right, we'll cost cut because the kids that are coming in are naive and they'll take this wage for doing this thing. They might know the basics of what they're doing, but someone with 5 years of experience in that field, 10 years experience in that field, 15 years experience in that field is always going to be able to anticipate what might be going wrong, or the next step a lot better than someone straight out of college or someone new to the field. And so you've saved money on the face of it, on your books, on the face of it, on your salaries, but the amount of extra that you outlay because of various and sundry fuck-ups further down the road, it's I don't know, stupid. What's the phrase for it? Something about rope. I can't remember now. I need a cup of tea. But yeah, you get it in every field though, where they try to push people that have been in the job for a long time that might be earning big bucks out the door, early pensions and all that kind of stuff, in order to bring in cheaper labour. And 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work. There's a reason why these people have earned the right to demand these kind of salaries, because they've got the experience, and experience in various fields is better than actually, yeah, 9 times out of 10 experience is better than qualification. Never seem to lay off the directors and make these errors over and over again. Oh no, 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 no. As long as the company makes some money. Even if it doesn't, even bankrupt companies have rich directors, don't they? But I will leave that there for the time being. What's the game called again? Softwaring. Softwaring. Played about 47 hours of it. When did I pick it up? When did I pick it up? It was about 2 years ago now, actually. He started doing all this. It's a one-man, or it was a one-man operation, and he was doing it in his garage. And then he moved house, and he had trouble with his internet. So it's been weird following the development of it, and it being it coming from such a small company, coming from such a small setup. You know, my internet connection has been disconnected, and it'll take about 5 days to get it back. So yeah, he was trying to do all this whilst having trouble with his internet, and yeah. So I can accept that it's not fully polished, that it's not fully finished, but for a one-man operation, I think this is pretty cool, and it's got a lot of potential, and it's mega in depth, and I like how in depth it is. I don't know, it speaks to me. It speaks to the Rumba side of me. I mean, the Rumba side of me is very small. I don't like indulging in it too much, but no, it's alright. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to go get a cup of tea. I'm going to have an hour to have some dinner. And I'll probably be back on again, because I'm not working tonight. So we'll jump into some EU4 or CK2, or we might even do a little bit of Oxygen Not Included. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Anyway, until then, do take care.